Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is June 25th, 2017. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for your gains or losses. Let's take a look at current market trend and strategy. US stock market is now back to the uptrend. I started long the market with the majority of the positions, but in the meantime, I remain cautious. I show you the index and you will see the reason why we should still be cautious. German DAX index uptrend. Nasdaq finds support on this around 50-day moving average. The volume was high on those days, and the closing price has been higher than the low of the day, so that's a support. And market has not fully recovered from this day's drop yet, so that's why we're cautious. But for now, looks like market wants to go up. That's the reason why we long the market. SP 500 also in the uptrend. Gold finds support at the 200-day moving average. Gold mining stock ETF looks like it finished all this long street, those many days of downtrend, and looks like it may just rebound. Gold. Oh, sorry, this is silver. I'm sorry, this is silver. And silver may find support around $16 per ounce. Gold mining stock ETF is here, and looks like it's also about to rebound. However, it's gonna head right into the 200-day moving average. That will be a resistance. So we should see how GDX perform around that resistance level. Crude oil came down a lot, but now it's at $42 per barrel. And previously, this area was a support, so anticipate support from here. China Asia market is trying to build a base, and it may find support around 50-day moving average. So it has a potential to go sideways for a little while and go back up. We should see. FXI, the China ETF, and looks like it's trying to support around 50-day moving average here. Semiconductor ETF. This is 3 times ETF of semiconductor, SOXL. Now in the uptrend, but we have to be careful. Make sure this thing doesn't go below 50-day moving average. If you buy SOXL, last line of defense is $88. And yeah, 50-day moving average is actually 87. You could put at $87 as your stop if you bought this. But given the current price, 96, that's pretty far away. So if you want to buy FOXL and the current price, you really have to lower the position size because of the stop order, $87. That gives you $7 per share of the loss in case you get stopped out. And so has to be very cautious with a small position. TCL, 3 times of Nasdaq ETF. This is the same. If you buy right now, the stop order would be $72, right below previous low here. And you could set on a 50-day moving average 74, but bear in mind, previous support is at 72. So you may have a chance. If you set on 74, then probability of getting stop out, then market go up is higher. But if you set it on 72, once you get if you were to get stop out, then your loss is higher. So it's up to you what stop price to set. But in any ways, adjust your position size accordingly. If your stop order is low, and you reduce the position size. If your stop order is high, and you can have a little bit of bigger position size. That's the idea. BOTZ, this is a AI stock ETF and going up. I would just buy this one. This is a very nice uptrend. And it's a 1 times, which is better than 3 times. Because the 3 times tend to lose money when the market is going sideways, and then you lose a lot when the market goes down. For the 3 times ETF, you only make money when the market is go up. FAS 3 times financial ETF. Previously, we thought this is on the uptrend, but little did I know it actually came down. So I got stopped out. FAX, I bought it a little bit around this area when I find this support there, and then I got stopped out. So I don't have FAX anymore. But I still have a NASDAQ and semiconductor related ETF plus some stocks. QQQ is a NASDAQ ETF. This is a 1 times. TECL is the 3 times. QQQ is the 1 times. It's going uptrend here. ROBO is another AI stock ETF. It's also in a nice uptrend. Consider this to be a little support, $34. And current 50-day moving average is at $33.99. You could put a little bit below here as your stop. SMH semiconductor going up. SOCL social media index, and this is a very nice uptrend. Nice uptrend consolidating right now. So this is a good stock. It's good ETF, very strong ETF. So those are the ETFs we looked at. Let's still look at the stock watch list. Nothing has changed compared with the last week. We're still looking at the same stocks, and some of them present opportunity to buy, some of them not. AOI, this is actually is an opportunity to buy as the stock rebounded away from the 50-day moving average. And $57, that would be the price. Right now, it's more than 5%. So we're out of the buy range here. AOI, we're out of buy range at this current price. Apple, I will be very cautious with Apple. It's for below 50-day moving average, and the volume is high when they came down. So I will not long Apple at this price until Apple can rebound above 50-day moving average. That would be the time I will buy. For now, I'm out of Apple stock. So, but yeah, it might have a potential to go back up 50-day moving average. When that happens, buy back. So as long as it stay below 50-day moving average, there's no point of holding Apple stock. Adobe is doing well. Adobe rebounded from 50-day moving average. Right now is almost like a one-time all-time high. All-time high is 147. It came down a little bit. So it may be consolidating here, or may come down, try to test 50-day moving average again. Then that's another chance to buy. So for now, if you have it, you hold it. If you don't, just watch it. Align Technology made a little high again. This is a strong stock. Again, no buy point at this price. If you have it, hold on. If you don't, then nothing to do. Amazon would have been a buy opportunity when they rebounded away from the 50-day moving average. For now, nothing to do here. Well, actually, it's going above $1,000. If Amazon can stay above $1,000, that would be a good chance to buy, because this is a centripetal price effect. When the stock price goes through multiple of the $100 mark, like 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000 definitely is a multiple of 100. When the stock goes through those marks, and it causes a lot of attention. Everybody's paying attention. If it can actually go through and go above that 100 marks, multiple of the 100 marks, and has a potential to go up even more. Like Amazon, if it can stay above $1,000 per share, it has a potential, according to statistics, it has a potential to go up another 20%, which is significant. If you hold on to it for a short period of time, get 20% gain, that's a lot. But everything is just probability. There's no 100% certainty here. So it's just a chance. So, where am I? I think lost my page. Okay, anyhow, I was at Amazon, and Amazon right now looks good. If you buy, you could set the stop order really tight here, like a 980 or something. If you buy under $1,000 per share, you set 980. If it go below 980, you sell. If it doesn't go back up, you just hold on and raise your stop order as a stock move up. Alibaba also very nice uptrend. No buy point here. CTNX actually this looks like a buy point. It's around 50-day moving average, $89. So anticipate they find support at this price. DLPH, self-driving car, Delphi Automotive, and rebounded from 50-day moving average, but the volume doesn't look good. On the down days, volume is high. So this one, I will be very cautious here. See if it can hold above 50-day moving average. If it doesn't, it actually break previous low, $84. That would be your stop order to sell. Facebook, found support around 50-day moving average here. Whenever a stock makes this testing the low, but on the day close, it closed on the high level of the high part of the daily range. That's an indication that stock has a support. And institution or big money, they're buying into the stock and push it up on that day when they dropped. So that's a buy signal. Whenever a stock does this, is a buy signal. Amazon did it now, and Facebook is doing now. So all these are strong stocks. They're being supported by institution. Google did the same thing here. On the recent job, it just as soon as it came close to 50-day moving average, big money came in and bought the stock, and so that it closed on the high range of that day trading range. So now it's good. Google, you probably can buy a little bit right here, even for this price. Anyhow, let's take a look at Microsoft. Remain in the uptrend. See, this is all the support, all these candlestick, those indication of the support around 50-day moving average. All these big stocks are supported by institution right now. So in the recent market drop, looks like institutions step in and bought it. That's a good sign. So that means, their money coming to buy the market. And data here, that's risky side because recent high here, 161 did not hit the previous high, 168. And if NVIDIA were to come down, let's see if it breaks this pink line, which is 20-day moving average at 149, then we're looking at it may go down more. So that's a dangerous area. Oh, PI, this is a good stock. This stock is going to benefit from the deal that Amazon had with Whole Food. I remember Amazon bought Whole Food. So PI is making tracking devices and when you shop at a Whole Food. So anticipate this stock will continue go up. So this is a nice trend. Applied materials came down at a 50-day moving average, but I will see if it can find support. If you want to buy at this level, it's okay as long as you have a stop order, like a $42 or maybe even just below the $43, which is 50-day moving average. If the stock came below that 50-day moving average, you sell. So if you're willing to set a short order, like stop order to sell in case the stock come down, then you can buy now. Microtechnology uptrend, nothing to mention. Tesla uptrend. The Tesla I showed you earlier, like that was many months ago. And Tesla has broke out from the long-term uptrend. So it's in a long-term uptrend right now. So anticipate stock does well. Devins System, this is a software company making software for the biotech healthcare. So find support around 50-day moving average, continue go up. You can continue hold on to this stock. That's all for the watched stock. What to do in this market? I would say you can long the market. However, you have to be cautious. You always have a stop order in place in case the market comes down. You just get stop out. That will be all for this week. See you next week.